you ready for a show that really rocks? Real Talk with G-Love and Kenny the Rocker, taking you behind and beyond the music. Interviews from legends of rock and roll, up-and-comers, relationship talk, and more.
If you could see the rigging we got going on here, you would be totally impressed.
It's like 1975, and your dad's got a shoe in his hand, and you're trying to do the rabbit ears like this to pick up the 3 channels that you could get.
Listen, when there's a will, there's a way. That's all I can tell you. And in fact, the show tonight is kind of around that whole topic. When there's a will, there is a way, for sure. So welcome to Real Talk with G-Love, right here on rockallout.com. Hopefully streaming. I believe we figured out a way to get the internet strong. Strong men.
Strong like bull.
Strong like bull. Hopefully. Look, I even hear extra sounds going on.
You're going to jinx it, though. So
it's beautiful. So anyway, welcome to Real Talk with G-Love. We are so excited to be here today on a Wednesday. This is our kind of fun day where we have an indie artist guest. We have a lot of talk that we talk. A lot of things that are going to be coming up soon.
I got my son walking around the mall.
Yes, and it's actually a little busy here today. I don't know if it's the storm that kind of said, oh, yeah, we need to go to the mall because the storm is coming.
You know, on NBC, it's 24/7 already.
Oh, my God.
So I'm like,
Facebook, it's 24/7.
So, I mean, I got to listen to this for solid 3 to 4 more days, all day long.
It's retarded. I mean, honestly, I went shopping today because, you know.
That's what I was going to ask you. Was there toilet paper and stuff?
Oh, my goodness. I went to 3 places to get water. I was in a long line to get gas. Like
I did all that stuff yesterday, though.
You were smart.
It had nothing to do with the hurricane.
Right, you just happened to hit it at the right time.
I need to go to the gas station and get some groceries, and that's what I did yesterday.
Well, you're lucky because if you're out there trying now, it is a nightmare. And the craziest part to me is, why is all this happening? Isn't that whole thing going up towards like where my kid is in Tallahassee? I don't get it.
It's just a fear thing.
Do they think that it's just going to all of a sudden turn? Do people really think that? Is that
sometimes it does?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
It's totally possible. I will tell you the only thing that I noticed on this one, I think the radar is getting better, right? Because they predicted this before it was even a tropical storm, and they usually don't go quite that far back. And then as far as the radar goes, you know, all the little spaghettis, they've all lined up from day one.
Right.
They haven't changed. And so even though that thing is really, 100 miles from the coast, they're like, it hasn't changed. As far as the news people, they've kept it on the same path.
Yeah, pretty cool. Well, I'm not too concerned. I know that there's a couple.
Harris, you did pretty cool. That's a bless your heart. You know that, right? Bless your heart. And now on to this blah, blah, blah. Go ahead. Pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. So we're having a great show. Rocking Your Business, brand and bands. Listen, this is going pretty well. Even T-Man said he had somebody walk up who's very interested in becoming a sponsor.
It's a no-brainer, guys.
Love it. It's a total no-brainer for local businesses.
Cheap.
Absolutely. We want to say thank you to Writer Now Magazine, the Orlando Predators, American Premium Vodka, Seminole Town Center, and Heels and Wheels Entertainment.
Yeah.
I like that name.
You ever want to party in Ohio? They're the people to go.
I'll go party with them.
Oh, they're in charge.
I don't think I've been to Ohio ever before. My whole entire
the dude we talked to on Monday was from Ohio,
right?
Because I was like, hey, you go to Kings Island because that's my thing, right? And then because remember, I was there last Halloween. I was at Kings Island.
Wow.
And then I went to the Hard Rock.
I already forgot his name. How do I forget names so fast?
Weber.
Weber.
The Michael Weber Show.
Oh, you're talking about Wednesday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad because this one he thought we were here yesterday. So just for the record, it has nothing to do with age.
Oh, that's good. That's good because
I
started buying all those extra vitamins.
And then we have an indie artist who will be on with us. It's A Moment of Violence. His name's Russell Miller. Very easy name to remember. And they use the acronym AMoV.
Yeah, you know what was messing me up is you made the O small.
Well, they did it. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
I guess they just wanted the
of.
I mean,
look.
Yeah, the O's just kind of there.
Yeah, but usually in a breakdown.
Yeah, usually the O's.
I like it though.
Not there at all.
Yeah, usually it's not there at all. Right.
Exactly.
So it'd be.
I could do rock all out. Do a small. I could do something like that. I always thought it looked like Roar.
This is not about you right now.
Okay, it really isn't. So tonight's a subject.
Oh, just so we did talk about the guests. You got Russell Miller from A Moment of Violence coming on tonight at the top of the hour.
Yes, at the top of the hour.
Okay, that's
not
all.
not now.
Okay.
Not at 4:55
5:05
or 5:05.
at 6 o'clock.
Yes, that's better.
Okay.
How bad do you really want it?
I want it bad.
Well, guess what? We are gonna.
I want it P Diddy bad.
We're gonna go through the steps of how bad you would not go down that road. Are you kidding me right now?
I've been offered that before back in my heydays.
Oh my goodness! What, to be a bad boy and be videotaped and get signed?
I had a major label producer say, "Yeah, I'll try to pick me up," and I could have worked that deal.
Ooh, a guy?
Yeah.
Ooh, even in rock and roll?
Yes, even in rock and roll. No, listen, rock and roll is weirder than you think. And it's funny too because they talk about guys who are like bisexual and homosexual and stuff.
No, come on.
Listen, it's always guys that get too much tail. And I'll give you an example. They always said it about Paul Stanley from Kiss. They
Right.
always said it about David Lee Roth. I heard it from Steve Vai out of his own mouth.
So you're saying those guys have all been with men?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
But they always say that about David Bowie and
Well,
Mick
David
Jagger,
Bowie, I could see.
Mick Jagger.
I could see Mick Jagger.
Why?
I could see.
Why? Because he's English?
No, he's got the mannerisms.
But you see what I'm saying? They're singers. They all
Yeah.
have that mannerism. And I'm only talking about
well,
singers.
I'm going to ask the singer tonight if that's true. I am going to ask.
If you get so much tail that you actually get bored.
Oh, wow.
And then you
So
just
you got to venture into the other
then
world?
then you got to start having freak out parties and
Who
buy 1,000
knew
bottles
it?
of baby oil.
Oh, my goodness.
You're just that bored.
G loves
I swear, rock guys got that bored.
G loves gooey gossip. Talking about being bored. Wow. When you get Gloria Allred at 92 years old,
She's still alive for
she's
real.
still for real, still practicing law. You may have a problem. So you want to definitely tune in for G loves gooey
What'd you want to say?
gossip.
What'd you want to say, T? Oh, I thought T was kind of piping over there. I seen him moving around.
He's looking at stuff on his phone.
I'm looking at
Pornhub.
my
You can't watch that.
class.
You're not supposed to look at that stuff at work.
I'm looking at my schedule for next month for class.
Oh,
I have school.
Yeah, we're not on the air or nothing.
Macklemore did a big boo-boo, and it's affecting him. And let's see, who else? Oh, Ellen DeGeneres. She's got a Netflix docuseries out.
They all do.
Crying the Blues. Johnny Depp. Guess what? They want him to come back to Hollywood now that he's no longer in.
I used to thought he was cute, and he's not looking that cute anymore.
I think he smokes too much and he drinks too much.
Well, I heard he's an alcoholic.
Well, I
And
mean,
then-
he drank 4 bottles of red wine, supposedly.
Oh, that's partying.
And the last story is Demi Moore in this new horror flick. Oh my. Oh my.
I'm a Demi Moore fan.
Have you seen?
I did see a clip of it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, it looks real
I'm
good.
telling you, Demi Moore is my Rob Lowe.
Yeah, she's
You know what I'm saying? Like
she's
you
awesome.
think Rob Lowe's hot, right?
Yeah, no,
A
he
lot of
wasn't.
people, but a lot of people like
No,
Rob
they
Lowe.
do. He wasn't
and
my
and he
favorite.
still looks great for his age.
Yeah,
Demi Moore is like the female Rob Lowe.
I'm waiting for someone to trip on our.
Don't say
Oh,
that.
no, I'm just kidding.
No, you better.
We
be good.
we taped it down. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have put the red carpet out there. I do have a red carpet. Where did the red
where's
carpet go?
Why don't you put the red carpet like
Where
right
did
there?
it go?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I've not seen
I
it.
thought it
Since
was
hasn't
a-
been here for a minute.
No,
No,
I
these
thought it
guys-
was out here.
No, you brought those in, but no red carpet.
Wow,
lay
I
the
hope
red
that's
carpet
not
right there.
missing.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. Forgot I had it.
there you go.
All right, what's going on with the 4-minute rock report?
Oh my God, hold on.
Oh,
I gotta
now,
put
now,
glasses.
now I'm thinking of the runner.
The runner.
Yeah.
Some stuff on Doug Aldrich. I've got stuff on Daltrey. I've got stuff on AGT, Leonard Skinner, Twisted Sister, Linkin Park, etc., etc., etc.
Oh, etc.
Well, I got some stuff here too. I also got, you can tell when I ran out of rock stuff. Then I go over to Billboard and I got Rihanna, Billie Eilish, and Jelly Roll. Those are my last 3 stories.
Got it.
Yep.
She loves Sex in her city. We're going to do a couple of Florida spots. Well, maybe we shouldn't now with the hurricane and everything because it's places all around the beaches. Don't know how that's going to
You
look.
can do it on Friday.
Yeah, there you go. When it's all
Listen, let me
upside
tell you,
down.
the one thing about a hurricane that I will say, though, it takes all the moisture and humidity out of the air. So this weekend should be a great weekend.
I cannot wait for that.
It does. It takes all the rain out of the air.
And for you sexy men out there that are looking for a relationship, I am going to help you get a girl who will become totally obsessed with you. I'm going to help you with that.
At glove.com.
That's right. So I'm super excited. Not for the Tampa cancellation. Sorry that happened to all my friends that were going to go over and see Chris Daltrey, Breaking Benjamin, and Stained. So sorry that they canceled it. Apparently, it's the amphitheater, and it's outside.
And it's for tonight?
It was for tonight for Tampa, and they had to cancel, and they will be rescheduling at a different time. Probably a better time like in October, November, when it's nicer anyway.
Next month.
Next month.
Which is in like 2 weeks.
Right. And then my concert going to West Palm tomorrow. Monica, quit being so nervous about it. Has not been canceled yet.
Is she being a chick?
Yeah, she's a chick.
That's what I always tell my girl. I'm like, you're being a chick. She goes, I am a chick. And I'm like, I know.
Is that rain?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Can you guys hear that rain? Beautiful.
Little feeder band.
Yeah, it's beautiful sound. And so far, so good. We have not been canceled for the West Palm because I'm thinking, what else could the guys really do? You used to be in a band, you're still in a band. Let's say something weather-wise, and you have like this, you got to go all these different locations, right? I would assume that you would stay to go down to West Palm instead of leaving up north, because where are you going? You're not going to really go up north because that's where the hurricane's going, right? So wouldn't you go down south? I'm trying to make it make sense in my head.
Well, you stay out on the road. I mean, so yes, if we're in Tampa, he'll just go across the
you go across and down.
Yeah, so he'll be staying in West Palm tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking they're not going to cancel us.
Plus you like to get out ahead of it. So if you can go over there and stay 2 nights, that's even better.
Right.
Because you can actually unpack your luggage.
Wow, listen to that. I might just get into the mood of doing, in the spas, do the rain sounds and stuff. Oh, isn't that nice? Hear it?
Yeah, no, I went and had a pedicure and a spa the other day, and I was really upset they had no rain stuff.
That's right, no rain sound.
I did see T-Man got a haircut.
Yes, I noticed that right away.
Yeah, I finally just showed everyone my haircut.
Yeah. No hat on today.
So we got somebody on, a couple of people on. I'm joking. Thank you guys for listening to Real Talk with G Love. You can find us out on Facebook. We're also on the X platform. We are on Instagram. Have not made it to the TikTok world yet.
YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, we got like all these hits on YouTube. I didn't even realize it till I looked at it on the iPad. I was like, oh, wow, we got a lot of hits there. I haven't even looked at our YouTube. And then, of course, rockallout.com. Not sure, T-Man, did you get a chance to see if we're live on rockallout.com?
We are.
Yeah, it's crazy when you put a router in the middle of the mall.
When you do a bunch of unorthodox stuff that normally shouldn't work, and then it just works perfectly.
Listen, I will do anything to make something work. Somehow, some way. I can't even believe I didn't think of that to begin with.
And with a comment like that, she still does not have a boyfriend.
Nope, nor do I want one at the moment. Thank you very much. I could have a few if I wanted.
They're work.
They're a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I don't need work in my life.
And plus, you got to train them.
I don't need to train nobody.
No, all women train their men to a certain level, like dress. Listen,
wash your feet.
My cologne has changed.
Yeah.
I got, you know what I mean? Like, they give you cologne for Christmas, and you're like, okay, I guess I'm wearing this now.
Oh.
That kind of stuff. So they kind of sort of train, and they buy you a shirt here and there, and they buy you something.
They slowly start taking over your wardrobe.
Yeah, they slowly take over on you, which is kind of fine, because we're damn monkeys anyways. I don't even care.
This hoodie's one of those.
Yeah, just dress me. I'm good. Well, I liked it back in the day when you had Garanimals. Remember those?
Yeah, I love Garanimals. They need to make a comeback, even for women and men.
So I can make
adults.
Sure my underwear and socks match.
That's right. All right, everyone. Well, listen, we've got our first song up called Here We Go from Arcana. Is it Arcana or Arcana? Arcana? Arcana.
If you put again on the end of it, it's Whitesnake.
I believe it's tomato.
Okay, like
so Arcana, either or.
Okay. Arcana Kings. I like Arcana. I think Arcana sounds better.
Oh, you got those Canadian kids, right?
Is that where they're from?
Yeah. It's a duo.
Arcana Kings?
Arcadia Kings.
Oh, no. This is Arcana Kings.
Don't mess me up.
No, it's not the two kids from Canada.
Oh, okay.
No, this is somebody else.
Now look at me.
This is your friend. I think.
Oh, I have friends.
Yeah, well, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't have
All right, everyone, stay right here on Real Talk with G Love on Rock All Out.
.com.
Hear the shots fire, 1, 2, 3. Look in my eyes, there's nothing left to see. I'm going closer, closer. Are you ready? Sound like the switchblade, feel in my head. Getting jacked on your words now. Everything's turning red. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, here we go, here we go. I'm feeling now, feeling high, feeling low. 'Cause we're dealing now. Everybody's giving it away. 'Cause we're ready. Taste the sweetness of victory. Feel the thunder coming over me. I wanna do it, 'cause I'm ready. Yeah, here we go, here we go. It's a feeling now, feeling high, feeling low. 'Cause we're dealing now. Everybody's giving it away. 'Cause we're ready. Here we go, here we go. Now give it right. Feeling high, feeling low. Steady yourself, make a move. Get your shot, find the groove. It all comes down to this. Are you ready?
All right, nice little cut there.
That makes you a badass when you put a bagpipe in a rock song.
Love it. Love it. Welcome back to Real Talk with G Love. Thank you guys out there on Facebook. I'm sorry that I'm not able to communicate with you guys and say hi and all the above, but just know we can see you and we're saying hello back to everybody. Hope you're safe. Hope everyone is got your water,
And their toilet paper.
Out of the rain.
out of the rain, all the above, because when we leave here, we're in it to win it. So, speaking of this, how bad do you really want it?
I want it bad.
You know, I started looking at this kind of, over my life a little bit because I knew I always wanted to be an athlete, right? So I did everything in my power to become an athlete. I worked out, I trained, I did every volleyball exercise you could think of.
So you had fun in high school.
I had a lot of fun in middle school and high school because I was always playing sports.
You know, it's funny because I played sports up to my sophomore year in high school. And by then, I've already had literally like 20 years of baseball and 20 years of basketball.
Oh, wow.
I played ever since I was 5.
Yeah. No, I didn't start that young. But all I know is that I just knew in order to get something that you wanted, you had to do things to get there. It's not like you go, oh, I just want to be this amazing volleyball player.
Nothing's free.
And you're just going to be handed that. So, I was thinking about in my lifetime, I remember when I went to school, I played college ball for, a community college. It wasn't a big deal, but for me, it was at the time because it was, we had a great team. And then I wanted to go to FSU, believe it or not, because I just didn't think I had a chance to go to Georgia because that's a team I really, really like, obviously. And so I go to this camp up at FSU
Uh-oh.
with Gabriella Reese.
Okay.
And that was when she was at her whole high, that
yeah.
chick was all that and more. And I remember looking at her going, oh my God, I don't think I'm at this level. Like it kind of knocked me down a little bit because I was thinking, there's just no way, Now, I was offered to come on as a walk-on, but back then just didn't have the finances. I just couldn't do, there wasn't all this stuff today where it's like, oh, check this box. You have a single mom. Those things didn't really exist back then.
No, listen, people don't know it, but there for a couple of years, I did female volleyball.
Oh,
I did.
really? With the long hair too?
Yep. I
Perfect.
Had the thong and the whole deal.
Oh, so you started
beach volleyball.
You started that trend then. There you go. That's your fault.
Did you get a lot of wedgies when you played volleyball?
No.
Oh.
No. I always wore good underwear.
Okay.
So, I started thinking about that. Then I became a flight attendant, right? And that was like just out of the blue. And when I went, I said, what do I have to lose? I don't, there was thousands of people in Orlando near the airport. And I'm like, I have nothing to lose. And it was just identical to like, Simon Cowell and that whole thing. You had to get up. You got asked interview questions in front of hundreds of people. I was like, oh no, it was terrible.
You need to Wikipedia that. That used to be an airline back in the 1900s.
And then you talk about me talking about age.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay, I got you.
No, they made a lot of movies about Pan Am.
So
over the years.
Today, where we're at today, like all the things that I've done in my life, honestly, if I was taken out tomorrow, I would tell you, I have been around the world, saw so many things.
So you're good?
I'm good. Like I'm really, honestly good. Now, the one downside is my son, because he's at an age where he's going to college. He may get married one day. He may have children.
I'm sure he will.
So that's the only part that kind of stops me from saying,
killing yourself.
I'm ready.
That got deep.
Yeah, exactly. He talks about me getting deep.
No, I mean I'm here for the same reason. I got to make sure my kids got it together before I clock out.
So
plus they haven't made a statue of me yet, and I'm still working on that.
I understand that.
Oh boy, and an autobiography.
Well, that is happening,
and a documentary about.
I finished I finished the book yesterday.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
So the first thing that you have to know, even at our moment in time, and T-Man who's in school and he's kind of feeling his way around like what he wants to do, but I know somewhere in the back of your mind, you know what you would want to do in your future.
Oh, I got dream scenario. Yeah,
sure.
I need to find the realistic.
Well, right, because there's what you want to do, what you can do, what you're willing to do, what there is to do, what you have to do. Yeah, there's a lot of dues, man.
A lot of them. So here's one.
And you got to pay your dues.
And this is for people listening, and it doesn't matter what part of your life you're in. Like even for me doing this show, Kenny calls it the hobby. I'm fine with that because it's something. If I were going to choose a hobby, it would be this before it would be anything else. So right. I'm happy with when you say that. It's not an insulting situation because I'm doing something I really love to do, right? Yeah. I'm not making tons of money at it. I'm not, whatever, but I love doing it.
You call that a passion project?
A passion project. I like that better than a hobby. So first things...
I got a cookbook. That's a passion project.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
First things are knowing what is it that you want, why do you want it, and how are you going to get it? Sounds easy, right? All that sounds really easy when you say it. What you want, why you want it.
I want to be a millionaire because I can. And then what's the third question?
Why you want it.
Because I can.
That was the part?
Yeah.
And how are you going to get it?
Start a cult.
Man, I'm telling you, you're still young, dude. You could do it. I'm too old for a cult, but I definitely could have started a cult.
Yeah, you could have. I sit back and look at things.
I could still do it. You kidding me?
I think there's things you look back and you go, oh, I think I would have been really great. I
could round up 40 people
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's some things that you just have to remember, and it's interesting.
Your social security number.
Well, that is a first for sure if you're going to share it with someone you want to work with. It's called SMART. SMART. It's a goal.
SMART is a goal.
Yes, it is. SMART goal is one that is clearly specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. So those four.
So my dream of playing on the Chicago Bulls is not going to happen.
Correct, because it's not realistic and there is a time bound. Have you seen that new commercial where it's Dan Marino and a couple of the football players that they play together?
Yeah,
and they're sitting on a sofa.
It's Emmett Smith and Dan Marino.
Right. And they want to go back out and play football.
And Dan Marino's putting on his eyeglasses.
Yeah,
so
you had to read the play.
Yeah.
I love that commercial.
Two great players.
Oh, absolutely. And then they sit there and go, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
Where we're at.
Yeah.
we're fine.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting, though, to compare that to this, because again, it's not time bound.
Well, you know what's crazy even about the sports, like football from that time frame till now, they're just so much bigger. They're so much faster. They just get faster every so many years, you know?
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know if it's the chicken they're eating with the hormones. I don't know. Something's going on.
Well, you remember that guy, Usain Bolt? What was his name?
The Bolt guy.
Right. So that guy was the fastest man in the world. Remember, he had the gold shoes on, right?
Yeah.
The last Olympics, the top 5 beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh wow. Okay.
I think it's the training.
I mean, how can you just keep getting faster?
It's a drive. It's
I know, but eventually, I mean, what is it? You're going to run the 40 in like 2 seconds?
Right.
I don't know. I feel like we'll just start chopping off fractions at some point.
We're doing that now. I mean, we're doing with all this.
Kind of keep chopping fractions. But it's, at least from the way I know it, it's like a drive. Like, I've heard from some of my role models who do what I want to do. And they're like, you realize in order to do what you're doing at my level, you're going to have to be able to compete with me, right?
Right.
Like, you can't idolize forever. Like, you're at some point, you're going to have to be on that level.
Right.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I don't idolize anybody, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't.
No.
I will tell you, I read this. His name is Coach Scotty Russell. That's his name. If you want to read about this guy, he talks about hustlers, perspectives, you know, how badly do you really want something? And I read this over and over today just to, you know, kind of just come back to reality for myself, you know, things that I want to accomplish, which I talk about a lot. And I know when you do put it out in the universe, it can happen.
Well,
I absolutely believe that.
You have to believe it to
Yeah.
make it happen. So
Absolutely.
putting it out there is fine. If it's not too crazy, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, honestly, it wouldn't have been too crazy for me for what I wanted to do, and I'm still going to do it. It's just the timing was way off because COVID happened.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, unfortunately, we do have to go back to that time because it was realistic. It really did happen to where it really prevented people like us in the entertainment business. It kind of put the brakes on, right? Most people didn't even come out of it. They still haven't. I still know tons of bands that didn't come out of it. It's still affecting festivals. A lot of festivals haven't been able to come back. Think about it.
No, there's been a lot of things that got wrecked.
A lot of things from COVID. So then,
movie theaters.
Another thing. I mean, so many things. And then here's the thing with my idea of getting in a schoolie or the RV and having my show on the road is that now, between the cost to buy something, between the cost of gas, between the cost of insurance, it's just so big that it's bigger than what it was that I thought I could accomplish, right? I'm not saying that it's not going to change.
Well, I mean, five years ago, you could have bought a 1,000 square foot house for like $75,000, and now they want $275,000.
Correct. A great analogy. So
same house.
So for me, you know, people are like, "Oh, why aren't you in your schoolie? Why aren't you traveling? Why aren't you? And every time I hear it, I get a little agitated, but then I go, you know what? I don't think they get it. I don't think they understand what.
Well, the other thing is too is you started it.
So of course.
So you started it, and now they're calling you out on it.
Right, that's fine.
Because there's things that I don't brag about that I want to because they're so huge that if it doesn't happen, I look stupid.
they're gonna put it in your face.
Now your schoolie's not like that. I mean, it's not that deep.
Oh, it is that deep for me.
For you,
yeah,
but
yeah. Because at the end of the day, I also have responsibilities. I have a kid in college. There's things that I didn't think about, to be honest with you guys, that I go, oh, I just wanted to jump on it, and I thought this is perfect for me, and then finding out I had other things that were really stopping it. So anyway, we're here. We're still here. We're still doing Real Talk with G-Love. Yes, it is my passion project, and I love doing it.
It's all good. I show up every day, do I not?
Every Monday and Wednesday you do.
I do.
And some days you even paint.
I did.
for
I
us.
painted your
Yeah, it
wall.
looks good. It looks really good
See,
on the
so
camera.
I'm not a complete a-hole.
No,
And
not
I bring in
really.
a 4-minute rock report.
You do. You bring it. So anyway, if you guys really want to read this guy, Coach Scotty Russell is his name. You can easily remember that name. And check him out. He's got some really good stuff out there. I wish he did more podcasting, but he's not that kind of guy. He writes everything out. So you're not going to get him on podcast. I like podcasters. I really do.
Well, it's just more space for us.
Yeah, love it. All right, everyone. We've got G Love's Gooey Gossip coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love on
rockallout.com.
Trials and tribulations, with both I know you'll find me. Without hesitation, I'm the last in line. Everyone knows you're perfect. You with angel eyes. Like a cloud you dance in circles, I see right through the skies. But still I know you're my name. So go ahead and try it out my way. Stand on your pedestal and look down on mine. Extend your arms and reach just to shake me. Stand on your pedestal and tell me what to believe. I know you're trying, but you won't change me. Craving all my madness, I walk in the satisfaction. Try to drain my will as we run the world dry. I know you want to hurt me, so go ahead and try and hurt me. Stand on your pedestal and look down on mine. Extend your arms and reach just to shake me. Stand on your pedestal and tell me what to believe. I know you're trying, but you won't change me. Stand on your pedestal and look down on mine. Extend your arms and reach just to shake me. Stand on your pedestal and tell me what to believe. I know you're trying, but you won't change me.
All right, welcome back to Real Talk with G Love right here on rockallout.com. You can find us out there now. We are on the station. We are streaming, which is great news. Got to love when that happens. You just got to put a router out in the middle of the mall. That's all you got to do. It works. Thank you guys for joining us on StreamYard. We got a lot of people listening and watching. Appreciate that for sure. So something is about to go down when all of a sudden there's a woman who comes out with Gloria Allred. If you don't know who Gloria Allred is, she's represented a lot of females. I mean, a lot. Yes, she's still around. I got to assume she's in her 70s.
She usually represents the other woman.
That too. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, this one happens to deal with Sean Diddy Combs and head of security. apparently, and it's wild because I watched another girl give a testimony about how she was in a studio and it was with Kanye West and Diddy, and how they were spiking drinks even back then in studios. And unfortunately, she was sexually assaulted. And what a beautiful girl. I mean, she's really a pretty girl. And she was there with her manager.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Why? What's wrong?
No, I just start getting fired up because Diddy and Kanye can get laid anytime they want.
Right.
But it's just that they're such predators.
Well, that's the thing. And this girl, by the way, her name is Thalia Graves, is her name. She did a press release with Gloria Allred yesterday. And she was drug bound and violently raped in 2001. Unfortunately, it was filmed and it was shown to friends.
Yeah.
And they have found the tape. And apparently everything she's saying is true.
So Kanye's in on it?
No. This one is only
Diddy?
head of Diddy and head of his security.
Gotcha.
No, the other girl that I was telling you about that doesn't have Gloria Allred representing her. She was on her own testimonial, I guess is what you'd call it. And then that was with Kanye West and Diddy in a studio.
Mm.
And I don't even know why she was there. She doesn't really say why she was there. She had a manager that was supposed to be there.
Well, I mean, when you say that, when she has a manager, that means she's probably obviously an entertainer.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm sure. And then what happened is the executive producer, a couple other people were there, and they never stopped it. So the complicity of what's happening, when you see people calling them out, this is what's going on.
It's power and money.
It's power and money. That's all you have to say. So apparently this girl's going for it. And, she hasn't healed from it. And it's the shame and the guilt that she's had to carry this whole time. Pretty girl. I mean, super pretty girl. It's just unfortunate. Didn't even know she was getting in that situation, which, honestly, some people sit there and go, oh, well, they put themselves, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
But here's the thing. They were with groups of people. It'd be one thing if I went back with Harvey Weinstein.
By yourself.
By myself and go in when he goes, oh, you need to come read your script at my room.
Catching. What do you call that? The casting couch.
Yeah, dude. I ain't coming up to your room. And the minute that I opened the door and saw him in a robe, a white hotel robe, I'd be like, I'm out.
But I'm from St. Louis and I want to be a starlet.
And I know, but there are some situations I think, girls unfortunately put themselves in. And, listen, girls got to get a little bit stronger when it comes to this, because just like I was saying, it doesn't necessarily, if you're really that good, if you are that good, you are going to make it. Right?
I would think so.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't need people to promise you the moon, the stars, and all the BS they do.
You're not going to get blacklisted on Hollywood.
No. You just have to do it yourself.
That was funny. I made a blackball comment.
Yeah.
Blue ball. Us blue balls.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you would have said blue balled, I would have got it. But the black ball, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to make it funny.
I forgot about you guys get those things.
That's a bunch of lies, by the way. That truly doesn't really happen. I'm not going to really call all the guys out on that, but
it does twinge you up a little. It twinges.
Listen, I get twinges. I get twinges over a bunch of stuff, but that's not just that.
Oh well, you might be doing the normal thing that men do, since you're able to control it. I know I'm at the mall.
At the mall.
Okay, Macklemore. I'm sure everybody knows who this dude is, right? Macklemore.
Got a great name.
He's not only that, he does have a good voice. There are some of his songs that I like for sure. But he went to this, it's a new festival they do in Las Vegas called the Neon City Festival. Okay. If you haven't seen it, it is pretty cool. I'll give him credit. It's a really cool place. But unfortunately, he will not be performing, because he decided to go on a rant about Palestine.
Oh.
So
he got into world topics.
You gotta leave that stuff alone, man.
41-year-old, and he said F America, and during his set on Saturday.
See, they get, what happens with musicians is they get a little bit cocky because they have a couple of good ones. And then they get a little bit full of themselves, and they think that they can isolate 50% of their fans by saying something stupid.
Well, and you even said it like you try to stay very neutral. I know you do.
Well, listen, I want to go off more than anybody on everybody,
Right.
but I just don't because it doesn't do me any good, and I don't need to start it. And plus, it's a little bit below me.
You know, there's got to be a different way. I mean, I get the protesting part. I really do. I get it.
It does work sometimes.
It can get your voice out there.
It can.
But you have to know who you're playing with. You know, this is about Israel and Palestinians that really people don't understand the war that's happening to begin with. They really don't.
From the beginning of time.
Out of the gate, they don't get.
No, but I mean, the war's been going on since the beginning of time.
I know. It's like they've been fighting for this little piece of land. And what irritates me and watching these people get so passionate about it, and I get it, guys. But at the end of the day, do you really understand the history? Because you're not, if you really understood the history, not to be on my soapbox, but if you really understood it, you may not. And listen, they started it first. I don't care how you look at it. They started it first. They went in and they killed people at concerts. They went and did all kinds of crazy stuff.
So the thing is like that president for Israel, right? He's a guy like a Putin or the guy from North Korea or Donald Trump for that matter.
Oh,
that if you piss them off, they're going to bomb you.
They're going to retaliate.
So you cannot just throw a couple of freaking fire bombs over there, over the freaking border and try to hit Israel. Israel's going to lay you out. And I understand that, just like we would.
Yeah, of course.
If somebody went to Florida, Orlando, and smoked us, we would go
turn around and smoke them back.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to. Because
but it's more than that, too. It's not even about a biblical thing. I mean, you know, really, the thing is, without Israel, we have no control of that situation over there.
No way.
So that's the only little light we got to even keep those guys in line. You know
what would happen? What people don't even realize, what would happen is you start getting more of the terrorist cells.
It's just
because once they get in those places and spaces, now they can go and get people to get in the cause. Now you got all these terrorists out here that want to go up and just blow up America nonstop. I mean, you got to think about the long term.
Well, I wonder how many terrorist attacks we stop weekly.
Oh God, I could only imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
If it wasn't for the money that we give all these countries, they all hate us.
So Ellen DeGeneres, speaking of somebody who put her emotions and everything on her sleeve in the day of being famous, and now,
I liked her 12 Days of Christmas though.
Yeah, she was good at that. I liked when she danced, had fun, but the minute she started getting into more the political arena, this is when you go too far. And she has a Netflix special.
What are you talking about? A liberal lesbian?
Yeah, way liberal to the other side.
She's a lesbian.
That's okay. You can be a lesbian. She can.
Well, I don't say.
She can make what's her name?
Are there lesbians that are?
Oh yeah, I know a lot of them that are conservative. Yes,
okay,
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll take it back.
No, there are. I mean, I think a lot of them are more liberal, but.
And Hollywood, by the way.
So here's the thing: if you guys remember, the reason that she really lost her show was because of how she treated her workers.
That's what I heard.
Behind the scenes.
Uh-huh. And COVID. COVID
also.
It was a combo.
Yep. With this special on Netflix, she gets up and starts talking about why she got canceled. Well, first of all, just apologize for what you did. That might be the first thing you do.
And why would you even talk about canceled? You were on for 20 damn years.
No, she'd rather tell everybody how she had to deal with all the hatred.
Oh my God, she's a victim.
The victim.
Oh, I hate when billionaires are victims.
And then she had to go into therapy for years to deal with all the hatred that happened.
That was a different kind of therapy.
Yeah, well, because why? You treated your workers like crap. I mean, why don't you just come out and say, I'm sorry. I messed up.
Here's what's really weird about it. She probably did get picked on for being a female comedian and being a lesbian at the same time, especially during when she came out.
Why? There were so many.
No, but that still has to be a rough road. And then she turns back by treating all her employees like that.
Maybe. I mean,
I'm just saying it's like a Lizzo kind of thing.
Well, maybe she's just a mean person.
But like Lizzo, that can sing. Let's give her a look.
She's lost tons of weight.
Well, that's Ozempic.
Yeah, she's.
But I mean, she's still crazy as hell, and she's just as mean to her workers than she was being mean to her.
Did you see where that famous model OD'd on Ozempic?
Can you do that?
Apparently you can. She OD'd on it.
And
they
how-
had to bring her back.
How do you OD? Like, you lose too much weight?
No, I think she did too many shots at once.
Oh, like I forgot to take a pill and I took another one?
It's not a pill, it's a shot.
But I'm just saying, same kind of thing.
Yeah. So she OD'd and they had to bring her back. And she's already skinny, so I don't get it. So a little bit about Johnny Depp.
You know what makes me smile about that story, though, is that supermodels get treated like crap just like everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's some guy that's dating a supermodel right now telling her she looks fat. You know it's true. You know it's true.
Wow.
That was funny because I imagined it.
Yeah, like, hey, you're almost 30 years old and you're fat now, so I'm gonna have to replace you.
Wow.
And that's a supermodel. That makes
Johnny
millions.
Depp has his life turned into a soap opera. You think, buddy? I would say it definitely. And he said all the years that he's put into acting came up to just that time and moment.
You know what makes me mad about him too is he gets to go play guitar with Alice Cooper and all that, and the Hollywood vampires.
Yeah.
And he can barely play guitar.
No, it don't matter.
But he's Johnny Depp.
Look at
But he's Johnny Depp.
Corey Feldman. He does the same thing.
Tell me who I seen last week out on social media? Freaking Jason Momoa playing bass.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
And I'm like, oh, stop it! I hate you even more now.
Yeah, can you guys just stay in your lane?
I mean, you can't be an actor and freaking a bodybuilder and decide that you can.
And the last story of the night, Demi Moore in this movie called The Substance.
Yeah, looks good.
It says it's probably one of the best performances of her career. But she's also carrying a personal history that makes this body horror thriller hit so much harder. Now, I don't know exactly what this movie is about.
It ended about body shaming and stuff, and she has to take this medicine to make her look even sexier.
Ozempic.
Great topic. Demi Moore is, listen, like I said, she is the Rob Lowe of that scene.
So it will be interesting. Well, she was always like the girl next door. I don't think she was overly beautiful.
Man, I don't know now.
No, I think she was like when she did Ghost with the short haircut. I always thought.
No, she was still, but after she did Striptease.
Yeah, she was hot.
And she did the army movie where she shaved her head.
Oh, no, G.I. Jane.
But it keeps going from there. So, yeah, she's pretty sexy. And plus, I mean, she was in Playboy when she was like 17.
Well, listen, I definitely want to see this, and it's all about being canceled by your age. This is what this whole movie is about, and it's turned into a horror flick. I can't wait to see it. So,
because just think about it, in 2024, you wouldn't be working right now, and I still could be.
That's true.
It's totally true.
It's very true. All right, we got the 4-minute rock report coming up
right after this. So stay tuned on rockallout.com.
Each time I try to sleep with all the beautiful friends that you always depend to stay in the light of fame. They want you there to save a life, but only if you're dressed in what they like. You stand for
Now it's time for Kenny, the Rocker Wilkerson, and a 4-minute rock report.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially time now for the 4-Minute Rock Report, brought to you by Rider Now Magazine. Rider Now Magazine is a charity-driven motorcycle and music multimedia publication that's been together, guess how long, G-Love?
Long time.
15 years. You can check them all the way out from Sarasota to Jacksonville, basically wherever the hurricane's at.
Just follow the lines. The
No, we want to
spaghetti lines.
if you guys want to check out what's going on with charity events, motorcycle events, things like that, please go check out ridernowmagazine.com. I actually got this texted to me. The new issue is coming out. Big event, cancer victim on Sunday the 13th, and then Biketoberfest. So check it out on ridernowmagazine.com. Now on today's 4-Minute Rock Report, oh my God.
Oh.
You know Doug Aldridge, right? Blonde guitar player.
Yeah.
Cutie pie, right?
Mhm.
Always plays with his shirt off still.
He's all right.
Former Dio and White Snake guitarist Doug Aldridge was diagnosed with throat cancer.
Oh.
Ouch. Cancer, man. Daltrey, Hagar, and Slash to appear at the 2024 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee ceremony October 19th on Disney Plus.
Yes.
On Disney Plus.
I will see him tomorrow, God be willing.
It's on Disney Plus.
That's what I was getting at. You're going to do
What?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by Disney.
Why?
Exactly, dude. Everything's sold out, man. There's nothing left. Do you guys check out the singing janitor from Indiana?
No.
Okay, so there's this big old boy. He's probably mid-50s, big boy, big
Jelly roll?
He's jelly roll size, exactly. But he's a janitor, and I think it's Evansville, Indiana. But anyways, he won last night. He won America's Got Talent.
Oh, I saw him.
He sang that Journey song. Kind of sounds like Journey a little bit.
Wow.
But it just coming from a weird looking dude, you know.
He won't go anywhere.
Partners up with singer janitor was AGT performs. Oh, he partnered up with the members of Journey the other night.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you know how they bring a celebrity and mix them
yeah.
up on the final night. News.
Not the little Japanese guy.
No.
No, he wasn't there. Well, you know he's causing a lot of problems. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to get back on that little.
Yeah,
Japanese
you'll have to
guy.
check it out.
Or can you say
Japanese.
Japanese guy? Can you say it like that? Or
He's
does that have
Japanese.
To be? Does that have to be Asian?
He's
No,
Japanese.
That's proper Japanese.
I don't even know.
What is also
Because I can't.
Mandarin?
My girl always tries to get me to say stuff, and I'm like, she goes, "No, that's not proper. You have to say."
Well, yeah, it's based on where you are from. Well, if you
Mandarin.
if you know it, there are different parts of Asia. Because they're different countries.
I can't keep up, guys.
They're different countries.
I lose. Leonard Skinnard, the lead singer of that band, Johnny Van Zant, is undergoing. They canceled a bunch of shows because his daughter is undergoing emergency surgery.
Oh,
So God bless
Jacksonville.
Johnny Van Zant's daughter. Twisted Sister, Scorpions, Megadeth members featured in the Brazilian TV series called That.
Okay.
Gran
yeah.
Area do Rock.
Yeah.
But it's
Gamperimpios.
Yeah, do Rock. It's a
Do
Brazilian TV thing on heavy
We got to
metal.
contact Neil Turbin. He'll tell you what it says.
Okay. Linkin Park, their new single, have you checked it out? It's called Heavy is the
Yeah, I
Crown.
don't like it.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Oh, man, I haven't seen
No,
it
I
yet.
don't. No.
This is what happens. Nickelback announces live in Nashville.
Good.
Album from 2023.
Good.
They're
I
great.
love Nickelback.
They're great band live. They really are. But live album, I mean, I don't know. Just go watch the concert live in Nashville. It's on YouTube.
I was if they're great live, then a live album has to be their thing.
Well, they're just remastering it, right?
Well, no, it's just that people just don't do albums anymore. So doing live is easy because you already did it live.
Well, maybe the Canadians do.
Never thought about it that way.
Mhm.
You never know. That's the world.
Sometimes G-Love is smart.
Or ass. Lady Gaga debuts song from The Joker for her companion LP.
It's a good
called
song.
Harlequin.
Harlequin.
So more of Lady Gaga. on
I
that.
can't wait to see that film. Honestly,
Was the song? Was,
I
the,
think
song
it's
was
gonna.
the song good?
Yeah, the song is good.
See, I'm all messed up, man. Because here's all I want my life to be with that. I want to have him as the Joker. What's his name?
Joaquin Phoenix.
I want him as the Joker, but I want the hot blonde as Harlequin.
Okay.
Who's the hot blonde?
Oh, you mean Robbie?
Oh yeah,
Margot
Robbie. I want her to be that, but then I want the Beetlejuice dude, Michael Keaton, to be Batman.
Okay.
Okay,
He's too old for that.
Yeah,
Batman
I
would be
see that. I see that.
Yeah.
I'm losing you.
Yeah.
Ringo Starr cancels last 2 fall tour shows over illness. So he is 80. Sean Combs.
Can you
He has to be up
imagine?
there.
I don't even know how they do it. I mean, honestly.
$1 million.
I look at my mom.
a $500,000 a show.
Okay, my mom's 84. I saw Freaky
If
Valley.
if I throw $500,000 at your mom, I could get her to go out there and
I know you couldn't.
I could get her to break dance.
You couldn't get her out of bed. What are you talking about?
Okay, let me get back to this.
All
So
right.
Sean Combs and Sam Bankman-Field, what's his name?
Oh yeah, that boy.
They are sharing the same cell in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it kind of cool?
Think about that. I want to go visit one day. Do you think they'd let me go in and visit
Probably
somebody?
not.
You have to
No,
be,
no. You could try
No.
to go visit. He just would not accept it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because you can go visit.
Yeah, but couldn't I make it sound so good?
no,
that
you need to
go-
go. You need to go. You need to go visit the two twin brothers.
Oh yeah, the Mendez boys.
Yeah, go and visit those
Well,
guys.
they're married.
It doesn't
but-
matter. You can still go visit them.
Can you imagine going on a train, like just going around and seeing all these people in jail?
I think you have to be a sick MFer.
Or just going for like a quick laugh, you know?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
No, you're writing a book. That's what you'd have to
That'd
go.
be fun.
Yeah, I'm writing a book on child
come on, it would be
molesters.
fun.
Is Marilyn Manson still alive?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, the singer is.
I ain't talking about.
You're
the
talking about
singer.
the other one.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he's
you mean
dead.
Charles?
Yeah, Charles
Yeah,
Manson. Sorry,
He's dead.
Marilyn, not Charles.
Marilyn
He's
Charles. I don't care.
Yeah, they're all the same.
That'd be fun to see Marilyn Manson in prison. Anyways, Rihanna has a new wax figure in London. What's that place called?
The Wax Museum.
Madou's
Oh yeah, the Tussauds.
Tussauds. Yeah. Billie Eilish partners up with Google Maps.
Okay.
This is a weird one. See, you got to see how all these musicians are doing other things than music now.
What? So
Yeah, they have
Google can whisper
voices.
in your ear like she does in all her songs?
Okay, so here's
Yeah.
what I got. Billie Eilish partners up with Google Maps to direct fans to her sustainable opius.
That's right.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Sustainable.
We
what?
need a dictionary.
Opius.
Spell that.
OPT. See, the problem is
No, opius. I think it's
I-U-S.
OPIUS.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, spell that.
OPTIUS.
No, I don't think the T's there.
It's totally there. I made a T.
Oh, okay. It looks like octopus.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have messed up on the T. Billie Eilish partners up with Google to her fans.
Wow.
So when they Google her for
There are
directions.
good-looking guys at the mall.
Okay, there you go. And last story that I have is on Jelly Roll. Did you see where Jelly Roll is making his acting debut as a cameo on season 2 of Tulsa King?
Oh, good.
That's a
Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, Adrian. And that, my friends, is the 4-Minute Rock Report.
All right. Well, we have a great interview coming up with A Moment of Violence.
Yeah, we got this-
AMoV.
The singer Russell Miller
Yes.
from the band
OV.
small O,
A small O.
big V.
Big V.
And we're gonna play a couple of. We're gonna play
Yeah,
a song.
Bullet. The song Bullet. I like it.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready?
Are we ready? Is that where we're at?
Let's
Okay,
do
I
it. We'll
did
be right back.
right here on Rock All Out. And listen, this is the song right here after the commercials on .com.
Metal Workout Weekdays. Join G-Love every Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern, to work out to the best heavy metal bands of all time. Leg workouts, chest workouts, any workouts with Metal Workout Weekdays will pump you up for the best results on Live 365 Radio at Rock All Out or rockallout.com.
When you buy American, you buy the best. Handcrafted. Something premium. Something pure. For this is the very essence of what our servicemen and women gave their lives to protect, and by God, we shall not allow their sacrifice to be forgotten. It's time to show the world just how great American can be. And we will not wait for tomorrow to come. We'll stand here, this moment, together, and we will start today. Don't ever forget how great it is to be American. The America we need right now. American Premium Vodka. Celebrate your
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
All right, G-Love, you ready for this?
Yes.
All the way via Elon Musk satellite. I think we're coming from Florida, right?
Where'd he go? Did he leave
There
us?
he is.
Did he leave us?
What is it, Russell?
Russell Miller.
Yeah,
Russell Miller from the
Russell.
band A Moment of Violence.
AMoV.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourselves?
Hey, I'm doing all right, brother.
Awesome.
So,
Hey.
are you in Florida?
Yeah, we're
Are
down
you in like Daytona? Where you
I'm
at?
in a little neighborhood called Lakewood Parks, just south of Vero Beach. It's technically part of Fort Pierce, Florida, but
So you're on the Atlantic side.
what's that?
You're on the Atlantic side.
Yes, I'm on the East Coast.
So yeah, I was just worried about you during the hurricane thing. You know, that's all I was saying. Because
He does not worry about nothing on the hurricane side. Don't listen to him
well,
at all.
it's topical. I mean, it's on the news, right?
Tropical.
Topical.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
topical?
If you live in Florida long enough, if it's not a Cat 4 or higher, we don't really care.
Yeah.
I agree. Although there's a lot of people out there like getting water. I go, excuse me, I live in Mount Dora, just for the record. And they're
I've been there
all
once. Beautiful.
yeah, I love it. I was born and raised there. And literally people are in line to get gas. I'm going, I just want to get out and tell them, you look stupid. I'm just telling you, you look stupid right now. I mean, it's insane where people go when there's a hurricane.
Yeah, they
Okay.
buy up all the water, buy up all the toilet paper.
Hey, and toilet paper ain't cheap.
So are you from Florida?
I'm originally from Georgia, Atlanta,
Okay.
Georgia, and
How long
moved
you been
down
down
here
here?
quite a while ago.
Oh, so
And what kind of hat do you have on being from Georgia?
that's Atlantic. That's Atlanta Braves.
Oh, it is Atlanta. Well, it looked green. Like,
Hey, they won the other night, right?
This is a Falcons hat, but I am a Braves fan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the.
Oh.
No, I had the right state. I had the right city. I'm sorry,
Hey,
bro.
well, both
I had the
teams,
right.
it's the right
Yeah,
city.
I was close. I mean, but anyways, no. The Falcons, they won the other night.
Yeah,
No.
no,
no, they did not because my homies had
the
to get
ref-
his way.
Oh, the refs
the
won it.
referees don't like to call when Chiefs players grab players from other teams. Pass
That was
interference.
okay.
Right.
You told me they're playing Kansas, so now I know. Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't stay up long enough. You
I
didn't
did
stay up.
not, but I thought they were in the game. I knew that. I mean, I
Yeah, it was
remember.
a
I thought they were going to.
5-point game.
Yeah, I'm
Do
sorry.
you hear us okay? Are you good?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Oh,
Okay,
awesome.
perfect. So, are you just one last question for me? Are you a Georgia Bulldog fan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you sure that came out a little slow?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. I'm a huge Georgia Bulldog girl. So
So I want to know more about your band. How long's the band been together?
Well, AMoV existed prior to me coming along.
Okay.
Dez, he's our lead guitar player and does a lot of our studio work. You know, we write a lot of the songs together, but Desi's been trying to like get this going. It was sort of his pet project for a while. And
Okay.
they went through a lot of different singers. And then I'd met them running an open mic night one night, just trying to kind of keep it going while the regular person was unable for a couple weeks. And I got a call and, hey, we play hardcore music, but can we come play the open mic? And I said, yeah, we don't discriminate. Come on up. And long story short, they hit me up, asked me about it. But I mean, I do a lot of different tribute and cover projects and I own a business. I just had a lot going on, so I couldn't do it.
Right.
And then they found a guy named Alex who's still with us, Alex Ocean, and he does the hardcore vocals you hear in the songs.
Okay.
And I kept up with them and I was following what they were doing. And, you know, I was encouraging. And then it came to a point where they wanted to add in someone to do the singing parts. And I was like, you know what? If we came to an agreement on time and schedule of how we could work it out where it would work for everybody. And after we went in and did the first single, I was kind of hooked. And that's how so I've been in the band now for about just over a year, but we've been doing pretty well.
No, I see you're out playing. So I was just curious, what kind of tribute bands are you doing with that beard? You doing ZZ Top? What the hell you got going on? I mean, you're not in a Motley Crue tribute band, are you?
Funny enough, I'm in one of the longest running tributes in the state, and probably 16 years plus. We call Metaluscious.
Okay.
And you know, part of our thing is that I've looked different throughout the time of it, but we do it in costume, in character, and part of the whole beard thing is a joke. You know, we try to make you laugh, but sound as awesome as possible.
So what kind of stuff are you playing? I don't know what genre.
Yeah.
You hit
What's
the nail on the
better?
head. It's Motley Crue, Poison, White
Oh,
Snake.
doing all okay. So that's where the beard comes in, right?
Yeah. So, you know, it's I don't know. To me, it lends to the humor. So to
Right.
speak.
No, listen, man. I think the whole 80s metal thing is. Listen, I love that scene. I love those bands, but the scene itself was kind of humorous. I mean, it's pretty funny.
Yes.
Right?
Well, he was a part of it. He wore
I mean,
makeup. He wore
still
his little
do.
tidy whities out there.
Paint my nails and all that, right?
So gay.
But so are you getting gigs coming up? I mean, you guys playing Biketoberfest? What's happening?
Who's your dog? What's going on with the dog? I want to hear the dog first.
No, here's
Where's
cool.
the dog? No,
So
let's find the dog
no,
first.
he looks like a manly man, right?
Yeah,
Got the
it is.
hat.
I'm going to tell you, it's a little dog.
It's like a Chihuahua or something.
I
No,
guarantee you.
It's about a 2-year-old white Siberian Husky female.
Oh, I take it back then. I take it back.
Oh, I love Siberian Huskies. Come on. Oh, look. He's getting. Aw.
He's like, nope. She goes, you don't
Nope.
let me jump all over people. You're not baiting me into it now.
That's right. Even though she'll bark back there.
Yeah, she's a good.
So gigs. What's happening with gigs coming up?
So we tend to be pretty picky with shows with AMoV.
Okay.
We recently did a show with getting to open for Nico McBrain from Iron Maiden, who's
The drummer?
I've got to know Nico through my drummer in my 80s tribute, Jim McCourt, and he's cool, and he needed like a band that could go up and do a 30-40 minute opener, you know, with one of his, because he went on a little mini Florida tour with a little tribute to Iron Maiden that he does, because Iron Maiden wasn't going to do any Florida dates on this tour. And we did that. We just recently opened for Trapped up in
I know those guys.
Cadillac Beach, Florida. We have a show on October 12th in Port St. Lucie at a place called Three Tides. And we're actually going to, I guess, quote unquote, headline that show.
That's cool.
That's cool.
We got some other stuff coming, but we do got some bad news with live performance, as Alex, our other vocalist, had a pretty severe injury.
Okay.
I believe some sort of fracture to his femur, which, as you're aware, is the largest bone in the human body, in your thigh, and tore his knee all up, and he's going to be out of action for standing on a stage for a little bit.
Well, we just got to wheel him out in a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
that or put him in a high chair,
Yeah,
like a high.
not a high
Well,
chair.
you know what I
Can't say
mean,
that.
like a bar chair. You know what I'm talking. High top.
Well, Alex is a trooper. I mean, I don't know the nature of how the accident happened, but you could actually look him up, and he does wrestling.
Okay.
And he wrestles under CCW and some other, but he's like a deathmatch wrestler. So he does the crazy stuff, like getting thrown through tables from up on top of a cage.
There you
or
go.
On tacks. I mean, Alex.
You're
is
just
pretty
asking for trouble. You're just asking for it.
I hear a walk-in song being made here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Well, our first single is a walkout song for a friend of ours who fights in bare knuckle.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, that's what you got to do, right? I mean, I'm already thinking for you, but you're ahead of the game. So
just so you know how I got to meet AMoV, Crunk. I call him Crunk. Of course, that's my name for him, Warren.
Von Crunk.
Yeah, it's so funny because because whenever I saw his name and it was Von Kruk,
I want a Vaughn for a middle name.
I know his name Vaughn, and it was
I'm
for me
as to the authenticity of that being Warren's
his name.
Vaughn part.
Oh no, but he's the coolest guy. He's with Shovelhead.
Awesome.
And he recommended you guys to me and said, hey, you're going to like their music, which he's right. He knows my sound, the type of music I like. And I'm not really connected with South Florida. I'm really connected with Tampa, Central Florida.
Orlando, Daytona.
Yeah, that area. And we never really have been connected down on that side of Florida.
Not too much.
Not really. And I got to tell you, there's some really good bands down in South Florida. I'm really impressed with a lot of the originals too. I mean, I'm not against tribute bands, but I really do like originals, and I would love to come see you guys at some point for sure to see you live.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you said October 13th. That might be a time to come down and see you guys.
It's the Saturday, October 12th.
12th.
You know where else they would be good at? I was just thinking about OCC. I know it's on the Tampa side, but OCC. It's
It's called OCC. Orange Choppers. Something.
No, it's not Orange Choppers. You crazy man! It's a
OCC
Harley Davidson,
Roadhouse, right?
Yeah, the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that a Harley Davidson place?
I don't even know anymore.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think you guys would be great there because that audience and people, they love your kind of music. So I'm just putting it out in the universe.
So talking about that music-wise, we just played a song. What was the song we just played?
Well, we did it backwards because T-Man
got it backwards.
Got it backwards. Did you play a little?
We caught it. We said it as soon as I started playing.
Right away because I've listened to both of the songs.
But when were those songs recorded? Those fairly new? Like what's happening with the music?
Well, Shots Fired was the one we played first, and then Bullet will be our lead out song.
Okay,
so.
there you go.
Shots Fired.
But when was that recorded?
Shots Fired was recorded probably around a year ago, and it was going to be our initial release. And our label rep, Pepper Gomez, shout out to Pepper. She's with Wake Up Music Rocks. She, wanted us to kind of go back to the drawing board with Shots Fired. And we ended up releasing Stone Cold Killer first, which that song just came to life very easily. But we came back to the drawing board and it was released in April, if I'm not mistaken, the beginning of April. But we re-recorded the entire thing pretty much. Like I was like, I know I can do better than that now. I've been with you. We've been working in the studio more together. So he had a better understanding of how to get the best out of me, and I knew more of what I needed to give to him, to Dez, to create what we do. And ultimately, the song was mastered, as all of our songs have been, by the great Ted Jensen.
So, are you trying to release like one a month, that kind of thing? Or are you just doing the whole album? Like, what's the plan for the band?
Pretty much. I mean, as far as like with our obligation with Wake Up Music is a certain amount of songs, and they work to help us market and things of that nature. We do all the recording on our own, and then Dez is pretty talented at what he does. So I got to say that. And he gets a nice, clean copy, to where, and then we send that file for mastering. But I'd say ultimately the plan is like a song every couple months. We have another one that's coming out on Friday, October 11th. It's going to be our first cover release. We're doing a reimagination of a pretty popular Bullet for My Valentine tune. Okay, cool. I like how you said that too, reimagination. I like that better than remix or remap. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good
something different.
Yeah, I like it. I like that band too. I like Bullet for Valentine. It's a good band. Yeah, you'll know the song when you hear it, but it's definitely done our way. And I think that's the cool thing about it is the song, but wow, this is different.
Well, I think all the bands have to do something like that. I mean, personally, we were talking about
on
this
Monday. Yeah, I always think it's always, for me personally, when it's a new band that I do not know, they're all their originals, that I do like that they take approach of a cover because it gives you a vibe of what the band's about. Now, perfect examples really got me, Van Halen, I Love Rock and Roll, Joan Jett. I mean, it goes on forever. Smoking in the Boys' Room, Motley Crue, right? So there's a lot of people think Motley Crue wrote that. Yeah, I thought, but I do like the doing a cover in your own style. But I like because people know the chorus already.
Well, you want people to be engaged. I mean, I think at the end of the day, live music, you always want your audience to be engaged. Nothing wrong, because I like both of the songs that I've heard from you guys. I would get into it just because I love that kind of music. But I love when you actually do a cover and make it your own. I've always thought that. For an example, I said, I got to make sure this guy knows Eric Barros from Out of Darkness, because he did a Celine Dion song that has the powerful vocals.
Well, he can sing it.
And he made it his own. It's insane how he did this, but it's one of those songs that everybody can identify with. They know who this. I mean, actually, when he did it the first time I ever heard it, I go, I kind of did. He steal that song from? That's what you want. You want somebody to go, wait a minute, is that?
Is that an original, or did the band write that?
Exactly. And once you hook them that way, then you're done.
Yeah,
So
then you can pretty much slay them.
you got to find a song, I think, that really is with your voice, with the whole tempo or whatever, the music. It's really important, definitely.
That was something that we explored because I know I was really pushy with it, saying that I believe that it's going to be something that will bring attention. Doing a reimagination of something, a cover, can bring the attention to the songs that we wrote.
Yes,
that we'd like to get some attention for. Just today, I was riding in the car, or maybe it was yesterday, I believe, and I hit Des up, and I just popped in my head that I would love to do a reimagination of Cult of Personality from Living Color.
Oh,
that's a big one.
Oh,
Well, I feel like it's really relative to the time now, and I think if we kind of did put our AMoV spin on it, I really think it'd be something cool.
No, those are fun.
Absolutely.
I heard a Nelly song, right? Nelly, I get hot for you or whatever it is, hot in the club, and it was done heavy metal, and I'm like, love it.
Yeah,
well, I like hip hop, so.
Well, it's nice when you can see a song that transfers over, because that means it's a good song. Yeah, the song itself works in whatever genre.
With the idea of a Backstreet Boys song done our
I love that too. I love it too.
Well, they're getting really big right now. Again,
well, it's that time. It's a time frame, right?
Time. Yeah, for sure.
Nostalgia, 90s and early 2000s nostalgia is really selling right now.
100%, man. 100%. That's why you see bands like Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains and these guys trying to make another run at it. Creed.
Creed's doing good. They just had a big last night. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go see Chris Daughtry.
She is seeing him tomorrow.
I am going to go see him tomorrow. So I'm really excited. Down in your kind of neck of the woods, because I'm going down to West Palm.
Yeah, I remember when Daughtry first got big, and I remember Morgan from Seven Dust telling me when we were I was working at a club they played in, and they started the tour there in Port St. Lucie, and me and Morgan just drank Irish car bombs all week, but he was telling me the story of how he met Daughtry and how he would be front row at all their shows. And then next thing you know, they'd be like, hey, that's the guy that's at all the shows, and he's on American Idol.
Listen, I've been sitting in mini Seven Dust right in the front.
That's a Florida guy right there.
Oh, absolutely. They do birthday all the the time. I'm always waving at them. Yes, of course.
Great band.
Yeah, great band is right.
Yeah, you need to do a Seven Dust cover.
Man.
No, he's awesome.
You need to do a Seven Dust cover and have him sing it with you.
That'd be cool. Little duo. That'd be awesome.
Just putting it out there, man. I'm trying to help.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to live my dream through somebody else.
That's right.
I tell you, a guy I really want to get to do a song with me, because he just recently did with someone else, and he's from down this way, is I really want to see if I can get Elias Soriano from Nonpoint to do something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, another good one. Yeah.
You can make that happen. Usually money fixes everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm friends with his personal page. We are on Facebook, because our paths have crossed a bunch, but you know how it is, man. I mean, I'm doing what I'm doing, and sometimes you don't want to just reach out of the blue, jump in his DMs and be like, hey, Elias, sing on a song with me. I think I'd have to kind of me and Devs would have to get something put together and then reach out and send it to him. And maybe if he liked what he heard, maybe he'd bite.
Hey, sorry. So we just had like a really bad connection.
No,
Can you hear us? Are we still on?
Yeah,
there he is.
Yeah,
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, the rain, man. It's just a bad connection.
The rain, the storm, Helene. Yeah. Is it Helene or Helen?
I keep wanting to say Helen, but it's not. It's something else.
I'll rename everything. Well, thank you so much. Here's the only recommendation she loves getting.
He loves giving you a recommendation.
That's right. We need more pictures of you guys. I was trying to find pictures of you all last night. I'm like, Usually bands, they have too many. Like, I just want to go tell them, go delete it, go delete it, go delete it. You guys talk about.
That means she was stalking you.
I was stalking and I was looking for and then I couldn't really figure out who you were. I'm like, is he the blonde guy? Is he the bearded guy? I couldn't figure it out. You got to tag who you are.
Yeah,
That's it.
we'll tighten that up. I'll take that because that's good advice. And honestly, we went through some drummer moves, so we were kind of holding off on who we knew was going to be.
Did he just say drummer moves?
Drummers, yeah.
Oh, the drummers.
He's dealing with band stuff, man.
Drama.
Band drama.
Yeah. Now, listen, I am so happy that you came on tonight, and I don't know Desi, but he's a cool cat. I haven't met him, but
no, the whole
he was
band
really
is great, man. A lot of good guys. Miggs, Brent, Alex, Rizzo, Dez. Shout out to all the bandmates. Glad to be on here representing my boys.
All great first names too.
Desi.
Let us know when you come to Central Florida, man. Keep us in mind.
Yeah.
Come in the studio or something.
Yeah, if we go up there, I mean, I've been to Mount Dora because I went up to go hit the springs at King's Landing, and I stayed at an Airbnb in Mount Dora, and the downtown was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I come from a good place, just so you know.
Yeah, just keep us in the loop, man.
Thank you so much.
And last thing, if people want to check out your band, where they go to? You got the .com.
We stay pretty active with the Facebook page. So on Facebook, we're at AMoV. It's easy to find. It's either AMoV or A Moment of Violence. And we're easy to find. If you go to any streaming service, it will be under the full name, A Moment of Violence. But don't let the name scare you. It's kind of a play on words.
Cool, brother. Peace. I appreciate you, man. Have a great weekend. Stay safe with the storm, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, we got the song Bullet.
Now, this time we
got Bullet.
Right here on rockallout.com.
Oh, a little bit of piano vibe there at the end. I like it.
Caught that little.
Yeah, the little Grinch at the end there.
What's the name of the band?
That would be AMoV, a moment of violence. And you know what's crazy? When you do an acronym like that, AMoV, you remember the name. I don't know why that works that way, but it works. Are
That's
you
good.
yawning right now?
I did just do a big yawn.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all good. You know, sometimes we get a little tired. No, don't mess with my seat. That's my seat cover.
What do you have
Give
a
it to me,
secret-
because I sweat so
that-
much. I
that-
mean, it's
that
unreal.
That makes it kind of gross.
Well, you just touched it.
Oh, yucky.
Yes, Metallic Cougar, I'm going to Stain. Yes, ma'am. I am going to be in your neck of the woods. I got to quit saying that because
Al
I feel
Roker.
like I'm Al Roker. But yes, I will be going down there tomorrow morning. In fact, can't wait. Going to go home, pack my bags. Going to stay at a Hilton right near the airport.
Good for you. Get out of the house.
Yeah, I got to sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
I do a lot. So speaking of, that's like kind of a little vacay, right? Even though it's a couple of days.
It's a total little vacay.
Little vacay. You know what? I don't even know if I could do 7 days now. I don't think I could. I don't think I could plant myself for a whole entire week anywhere. I just don't think I could do it. I really don't. Anyway, so, you know, I was looking at places that we can go visit. And I'm just curious, especially Kenny, T-Man. I don't think you may have done a lot of vacations along the way in Florida.
They didn't start in Florida. Or
Didn't start in Florida.
They would start in Florida. They wouldn't end in Florida.
Okay. Oh.
I've been on cruises like from Miami and things like that.
I thought just by living in Florida you're on vacation.
Thank you for that. I just got it. So we'll make sure that the Michael Weber show gets his.
Oh, that's one. I'm about to send the other one too.
Oh, okay.
So
That's not Weber yet.
where we
Right.
at to?
So where are we going? Siesta Key.
Okay.
I've been to Siesta Key many times. It's very laid back. Have you gone?
I'm sure I have.
Okay, so here's what's happening coming up November 19th, if I'm not mistaken. Very near Siesta Key is going to be a bike weekend.
Okay.
It's the St. Pete Bike
Fest.
Fest or something
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
I've done that.
Oh my God, it's so nice. You're right on the ocean. Don't ask our official intern about what I did back on the first one I went to.
Oh my God.
No, I had fun on a chair. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
And she was like 4 chairs down, so she didn't see it all. But anyway, it was.
I didn't ask for any of that information.
It
by
was
the
a
way.
lot of fun. I'd like to go relive that.
Well, maybe
moment.
maybe it'll be with Daltrey.
You never know, but I don't think he's
Rub
going.
that bald head.
Oh, I like bald heads. There's nothing wrong with them.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't discriminate on
I'm
heads.
sure you don't.
On heads, I really don't. And I like beards, and I like men without beards.
He's got a beard.
St. Augustine. You've been a couple of times.
Many times.
Many times.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
done everything about St. Augustine. I've taken on my family that's come down from up north at one point in time. I've been in Florida 30 years.
Oh, yeah. So you've done it all.
Yeah, I have.
Well, St. Augustine, what's coming up very soon, I believe in the beginning of October, if I'm not mistaken, they start doing their Halloween, where you can go and you take the ride through
And
St. Augustine. Yeah.
I've never done the same.
Oh my God, it's
I've done
so much fun.
the Christmas one.
No, the Halloween is one of the best because you go on those trolleys
Mhm.
and you go visit the cemeteries
Mhm.
and they got it all set up. And then they've got palm readers, almost like going to right over here at Casadega.
Yeah, same kind of fun thing.
Right. Instead, you're just kind of going from bar to bar, place to place.
St.
Cemetery.
Augustine.
Yeah.
No, that's what
it's fun.
when I do St. Augustine, I typically go drink, and then I'll drive to a spot, hang out for a minute, then I'll get a drink, and then I'll drive to a spot, do something else, and drink.
And you know what's coming up too in October is Biketoberfest.
Biketoberfest in Daytona.
Yep. And also they do it in Ormond, but they've extended it. It's been extended. I
You
mean,
mean
it's
distance
literally.
wise.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know Orlando does one. They all kind of do it at the
No,
same
but I
time.
mean on the east side. When you go to
Yeah.
Daytona, Ormond, I mean all up to St. Augustine, all the way down.
Yeah.
It's literally become Biketoberfest. I remember Biketoberfest was just a weekend. FYI. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Well, it's still supposed to be.
It's not. It has literally become a week. Now, it's not as big as Bike Week, which happens in March, I believe.
Yep.
But that has become 10 days, 12 days. I mean, they've literally extended
Well,
Bike Week.
Bike Week was 2 weeks, and the Biketoberfest is supposed to be 3 days.
Yeah.
But you'll have the pre-party day, and the Sundays are like a cleanup day or whatever they call it.
I think this is going to be a very different Biketoberfest, no matter how you look at it, because it just appears, I mean, I'm just giving my opinion, like it or not. It appears that the city doesn't really want to have it anymore.
Well, they've been trying to get rid of it forever in Daytona for
Yeah.
at least a dozen years.
Well, I didn't realize it was that long, but I did realize last year and the year before, a lot of things were different. Just the entertainment to who's open, who's not open.
Well, I mean, you know my opinion.
I know. I can't get too deep with you on that.
Mm-mm.
But I am super excited about Iron Horse because they do have some great entertainment going on this year coming up at Biketoberfest. Wade Jennings will be back again, which I like Wade. I like Wade Jennings quite a bit. And so there are some fun stuff coming up with Biketoberfest. Then we have a couple of more things happen in this area. We definitely are thinking about here having
So,
a Halloween.
a little Halloween party vibe.
Yes, I think it will be great. Okay, here's what I did.
Okay.
I know I need to quit talking about Temu because people get so upset with me.
Mhm.
But I'm going to tell you,
Buy
love Temu.
Buy American.
I don't care. I love Temu because when you go American, you walk into a store, look at the tag, it says made from China. Temu has become they're going to actually start giving your shipping, like it took 2 weeks to 3 weeks to get
Sure.
shipping.
Yeah.
No, those days are gone. I ordered these mats. I got these really cool gaming mats that are, by the way, really cool. $3.61 per mat. They light up. They got these really light up kind of cool things.
Made with China labor.
That's all right. I mean, hey, I'm not in their country. I'm sorry they get low pay, but they don't have to pay high prices
We get
like they do here.
we get low pay in Florida too. About
Yeah, exactly. So here's the thing. I went on for Halloween
Mm-hmm.
to decorate.
Okay.
I'm at $12.
And you got like 60 things.
Oh my God. I have all the stoneware. What do you call that? Partyware?
I don't know. What'd you go with? The skeleton, Ed Skeleton?
I'm doing purple and black,
Okay.
but we're also going to do these cool where you put them up on the windows.
Little
Not-
decals.
Decals where it's got, these crazy women trying to come out of the window. 3D. They look
Okay.
really cool. No, and I'm at $12, dude. $12.
Sounds like a party.
I haven't even I want the big cauldron.
Right.
The cauldron where
Yeah.
we can put some good American premium vodka.
Did you reach out to him?
No, you told me you were going to reach out to Mark
Okay.
Gus.
Let me. I'll reach out to him tomorrow.
Okay, because we will have premium vodka in this mix, in this amazing mix in the cauldron. That's all we need. We don't need a bunch of different things. We're going to do a costume contest, right?
Whatever you tell me. I just listen to
I
you.
thought we were doing costumes.
We can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Writer Now Magazine might be sponsoring something for us. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're working on it.
Yes, that I am.
And I would love to have some people. It's a toss-up between two entertainers now.
Okay.
I got two.
Well, that's better than having zero.
I have two.
Okay.
And two that are amazing. One does great acoustic musical things, and
Thanks.
another one who does as well. I don't know what to do.
Just
Acoustic.
acoustic musical things.
Yeah, musical. They're great.
Okay.
They're great.
Get back to me on that. That's
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yep.
We will, because I got two who would like to come in and do our special Halloween themed Wednesday on October 30th,
cool. Mhm.
everybody.
Yep.
So how we went from going to St. Augustine, Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach, to right here at Sanford, Seminole Town Center Mall. We're going to have a blast.
That's bringing it all full circle.
Why not?
Okay.
That's what I'm good at.
Are you passing out candy?
I would love to pass out candy,
Okay.
and not any that is spiked with anything. We're not going to do that. No spike.
Are you going to buy good candy though? Like I want
I want
full on.
good
I want
candy.
full on candy bars.
What is full on?
Like a real size candy bar.
Like, okay,
I'm
what
kidding.
kind? Oh,
Sorry,
Oh.
I had a sneeze.
I've never heard you sneeze.
I don't know what kind of candy bars. What's your favorite? What's your go-to?
I love M&M's peanuts because it's the
M&M
lowest.
peanut. You. What do you got?
Oh, Twix.
Okay.
That's good.
Hershey's.
No, I'm probably more of a Snickers kind of guy.
All right, Snickers.
Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah.
We'll get that.
I want some peanuts in
but
my
I'm not going
chocolate.
to do the long bars. Are you talking about the long ones or
Oh
the Star
no,
Minis?
you gotta. Oh, I was gonna
You
say. I
gotta
thought
do
you'd
the
be-
long ones.
I thought you'd be that cool house at the end of the street that has the full size candy bars that everyone makes sure they
like
get.
a regular candy bar. Instead of the
Oh
little
yeah,
minis.
that was the thing.
All
You used to have
right.
a neighborhood as a kid. We had one house that everyone would go to.
But one
and we'd
thing I
all
will
talk
tell
about it.
you, we will have is some Fireball because that's what we do here. Real
That's
talk
the
with you
adult
love.
candy.
Yeah, but you have to go to neighborhoods that yeah. So if I was a kid, if I was a parent of a young kid, I would take him to a neighborhood that had the good stuff.
Celebration.
Yeah.
That's
That's what
why
it
the Celebration was always the longest line of cars. In fact, it got to the point where we had to bus people in.
No, my old subdivision was like that. It was
Yeah.
pretty good with Halloween. It was. I told you it was great for Christmas. Christmas they would bring in tour buses.
So
But-
we're putting it out there right now. October 30th is a Wednesday, right here, Seminole Town Center Mall. We're going to have you guys come in for our show. We're going to have acoustic performer who will play some music for us.
That's what acoustic performers do.
That's funny. And interview with us. And cannot wait because we got two people that I think would be an amazing opportunity for them to come in.
Cool.
Invite your friends. Come in costume if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I already know what Kenny's coming as.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna wear the costume I had last Christmas or last Halloween,
Christmas.
Christmas, Halloween,
That's all
whatever.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we would love for you guys to come. So we're going to.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
my mom called me on Monday and she goes, "What do you guys want for Christmas?" I'm like, "Oh man, you starting that already?"
Already?
I'm like, "Oh my God, Mom, a new car? Can I get a new car?"
And then could you just tell her there's Amazon? It's overnight delivery.
I like that she's ahead of the game, but
I like it too. That's what old people do.
my mom's like that. She'll be the kind of person that will pass away, and I'll still be getting Christmas gifts for like 10 years after she's
That's
dead.
so cool.
Yeah, she's like
I
that
love
kind of smart.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining Real Talk with G Love. Hey, by the way, on Monday through Friday, I do this amazing from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern where you can work out with some great heavy metal music.
Oof.
Listen, it gets you going. I know that when I'm tired and all of a sudden I go, you know what? Let me put the metal music on. It gets me
The
going.
metal music workout,
Yep, it's great.
and then you start twerking.
I don't twerk. I work out.
Okay.
But there's no
I
interruption.
thought that was working out. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Twerking. Okay, never mind.
Not my kind of working out.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you will be able to work out to metal music. No commercials, no interruptions. It's my playlist that I put together for 5 days.
It's good
2
stuff.
hours. I
Good
think
stuff.
so.
Kenny approved. I like the
All
stuff.
right.
hmm
And then, of course, you can go and listen to our past shows because I know a lot of people. It's so funny. You want to hear the craziest part?
Tell me the craziest
3
part.
days later on a Monday show, somebody will go on the Facebook video
hmm
on Real Talk with G Love or Rock All Out, and they'll
Mhm.
say, "Hey,
What's up?
how are you doing?
Mhm.
What's up?" And I'm like,
That was from Monday.
What do you say? Do you go, "Excuse me"?
No, you just go, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, what's
You say
up?
hi.
Yeah,
You
hey,
just
what's
say hi.
up?
They just
Yeah.
got you a little late. This is a
I love it.
few
Yeah.
days behind.
Yeah, sometimes they are.
That is how the world is now, by the way.
Yeah.
I text somebody and they'll reply to me 3 days later.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Are you that busy?"
Are you? No, they just don't see it.
Oh.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining us out here on Facebook,
All
my
right.
page.
Yeah,
What?
we're doing the
Yeah, I know.
the tip, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The sexy tip. We're going to talk about. I'm going to help you men get a woman you're obsessed with. Stay right
Oh,
here
no.
on. All right. Just
Oh,
going to
no.
help you. Oh no. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love. What happened?
I got a few people that I don't know. I got cut off on rockallout.com.
too long since the last rain. Still the stars sizzle hot in the sky. Every month in the shadows. Stand by, sweet cherry, time from July. And all night, you can be young, I'm all night. Oh, man, that I could make you mine. You're getting me hot, cherry. I want what you got all on me. Is it my love strong enough? I'm ready to rock you long enough. You're getting me hot, cherry. I want what you got all on me. I'm going crazy, yes. I can't wait for October. If a breeze from the lake keeps blowing cold, well, maybe she'll leave me for some shelter. Well, look at my times and what's up, it's been wrong. Yeah, yeah, all night I've been working overtime. Oh, man, that I can't make you mine. Don't get me hot, cherry. I want what you got all on me. Is it my love strong enough? I'm ready to rock you long enough. Don't get me hot, cherry. I want what you got all on me. I'm going crazy.
Ready, ready.
Oh, I love that song. And here I thought it was a local band.
I'm like, no, man, that's Neil Sean from Journey, man.
I
That's,
love it. We're probably going to get tagged on that then
yep,
for sure.
that was a hit song back in the
That's
day.
all right. So I just want to help the young guys and the older guys and guys that are trying to find a girl and someone that you might be interested in. And vice versa. I guess.
You can buy those online, right?
You can buy a lot of stuff online.
Can you
And
buy a girl from Temu?
Probably at this point.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. It might be a blow up kind of one, but it'll work.
It doesn't talk back, does it?
Never, never.
That'd be my luck. I'd get a blow up doll, and they would just bitch at me the whole time.
So here's what I'm thinking. You know, guys that they find a girl that they're kind of into. I think of my kid a lot. You know, because he'll tell me, "Oh, mom, I like this girl," blah blah. And I know it's just for the moment, but you know, when that person's not reciprocated, like they're not into you the way you're into them, right? So I saw this article and it was 8 psychological tricks that you can do. So I thought, you know what, this would be kind of cool to help the guys.
You're gonna show me how I can pick up Jennifer Lawrence. Okay.
Yeah, okay, try it.
Okay.
So here's one that you start with. It's called the exit strategy. Yes, you just meet this girl, right? You guys are talking, everything's good. He's intrigued, she's intrigued, but then you walk away. You leave.
That's a good one.
Now, don't forget, you got to leave some kind of communication with that person.
Yeah, because if I had left a situation like that, all my buddies would zoom in on me.
Zoom in right away.
Yeah.
So, well, that's a thing. If she contacts you after this happens, then that means you have a chance, right? So this is called a lack. Lack. The guy just created a lack. That's what it's called.
I'm learning.
It's a void. The girl feels the void because the guy walks away and says, I got to go. By the way, here's my number. Here's how you can find me, whatever. And you walk away. And she feels like, what just happened? There's a lack. I get it.
Listen, the thing that I know about girls, they are really, and guys probably are too, but I don't come from that scene. So they're really competitive.
That and the fact that people miss things. So if you walk away, I used to call it the takeaway. If you walk away, you take it away from them. They're like, wait a minute, what just happened? They're going to get intrigued because you just did that.
Especially the hot chicks.
Absolutely. And then what happens is at
Blows their mind.
nightclubs, parties, like
You don't like me.
Yeah, exactly. They start.
Am I not pretty enough?
Right. I can't even say this word. Distanciation. So distanciation.
Okay.
This trick requires absolutely no effort. It means you take as long as you need to take to respond. So meaning the girl reaches out, right? You've already kind of dissed her at the club.
Okay.
Now she's contacting you. She's interested. And then all of a sudden you just, you stay still.
For how long though, I wonder?
It doesn't say like how long.
Because at some point you're being rude.
Well, I agree. Because at some point it's you're taking too long to answer her text or plainly ignoring her.
Right, because if you're not into a chick, because you sobered up the next morning, you don't really want to respond to her.
Well, the thing is, though, she runs all kind of stuff in her head. Like, what's going on? Why isn't he responding to me? What happened? What's he doing?
I'm the prettiest girl on my cul-de-sac.
What happened? Yeah. So this is the beginning of an obsession. See?
Okay.
You're starting this obsession. Then you have what they call the push.
The push.
It's called
I feel like I'm in Vegas right now.
Such women, they like a spoiled child who always gets everything she wants. This is the girl that she thinks she's everything, and every guy's just going to fall at her feet.
Oh, that's the ones that you treat mean.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know.
But you treat them real mean, wink, wink.
So this is a thing, an unapproachable, confident woman that are not used to being rejected by guys. They get everything.
I love it.
So you have to do something different than what's going on in her normal world.
Give her something she's never gotten.
Correct.
A no.
I know.
A no.
A no. That's right.
Call her sister.
And then guess what? Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
That'd blow her mind, though.
It's diabolical.
Yeah.
I love it.
But here's the thing. Now she's like, wait a minute. What's going on with this guy? So she's getting this obsession with you because you're doing these steps.
And here's the thing. She probably doesn't even really think she probably doesn't really super want you. She just doesn't want to lose.
And exactly. Competition anxiety. When a woman sees that other woman compete for your attention.
That's how ugly singers and rock bands get laid.
Because of the competition?
Because of the competition. He'll give one chick some attention, and the another chick who happens to be kind of a grouper wants that attention too. Then it gets to be a little bit weird, and it starts to,
And then they get the female rival. So now they go, wait a minute, this guy might be interested in somebody else. And she knows that. And in fact, the girl's going to speak well of that girl. Like, oh, she's cute. Yeah, no, she's awesome. She's amazing. She has beautiful hair, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you go, yeah, but she got that one weird toe.
Oh, the eye.
The eye.
The eye crossing. No.
Chicks are competitive, man. They are competitive.
So, no, they're very competitive. So now you got the girl not only now thinking about being with you because of this obsession. Now
I was just thinking, is chicks a woke word? Can I use that? Like chicks are competitive.
Right. They really are for sure. And then the last one, it says detachment. This trick can help if you wonder how to make a girl faithful. you might get a girl that you're trying to, win over and get the obsession of her.
You have,
But
you have
is
your
she-
other band guys call her and see if he picks them up.
Exactly. Is she
I've had chicks do that to me.
right?
I've had like this girls that I've dated a little bit, and their friends will call me, try to pick me up. I've been in that rabbit hole.
My kid has told me, he goes, Mom, you don't understand girls today. Like he goes,
Yeah.
all they want to do is hook up, go have sex, and that's it. I go, wait a minute. What happened to the courting? What happened to the go out on a date? It doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's all hookups.
It's all hookups and it's all acceptable. So if you're going to really try to hone in on somebody as a guy, I feel bad for you because you really have to walk this really weird line of how am I going to get this girl's attention? How am I going to get her to the point that she wants to be with me and only date me? It's tough.
Well, all you can do is be cute and nice, right? So if they don't like
it
that,
only goes so far.
No, you got to be funny.
and funny.
I agree
Yeah,
with
thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
Funny wins always.
Yeah, no,
Always.
I'm pretty funny at home because I'm definitely not that cute.
I'm
Okay,
hilarious
good.
at home.
Mhm.
I'm glad you guys are so hilarious.
Mhm.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining Real Talk with G Love. Thank you so much.
Hilarious gives you at least an extra.
Hilarious.
Gives you at least an extra inch.
I don't know who used to say it like that. Hilarious.
That is hilarious. I'm
Hilarious.
from Indiana.
Love it. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining Real Talk with G Love. On Monday, we'll have a great guest coming on. Don't know who it is yet. It's okay because
We'll put it together.
we'll put it together for you. I
Always
cannot
do.
wait to show you guys tomorrow because so far so good. Chris Daughtry, Breaking Benjamin, and Stained have not canceled West Palm Beach. So boom, G Love will be
And
there
you said
tomorrow.
it's an amphitheater, right?
It is the amphitheater.
You'll
It's
be
called
fine.
I Think Amphitheater in West Palm.
Okay, that'll be
Cannot
fun.
wait, Monica. My I gotta quit using my hands so much. I feel like Camilla, camel toe, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, she just went there.
I'm like using my hands.
I
So
love it.
sorry. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Be sure to join us on Real Talk with G Love every Monday and Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m.
Grab her by the pooter.
Oh God,
No,
we are not grabbing anyone by the pooter.
Pooter. Can you say?
No, what is
I
pooter?
don't know.
All
Hey,
right.
there's my son. He's ready to go eat.
I know he's ready to go eat. I'm ready to go eat too.
Yep. Okay, cool. Listen, I'll see you guys on Monday. Be safe with the hurricane the next couple of days. And we'll see you on Monday right here on rockallout.com. Peace.